Back a few years ago, I was training my abs once a week after my leg days, and I was doing two exercises. I was going hardcore, but I saw no results. I did this for months and months and months, and absolutely no results. Like, I maybe had like a bit of two pack, I like a bit of four pack, and that's it. I didn't have the fucking six pack that I wanted with the obliques. But then I cut this off. I removed all this ab workout bullshit off. I just started to do this one exercise that I'm gonna tell you in this video. And I built a nice six pack. I built really nice abs. Especially when I'm cutting, the abs are visible. Like I have such a nice six pack because I did this one exercise that I'm gonna tell you in this video. First link in the description is my full course on building your dream physique. Check it out. I literally give you everything that you need to get jacked. If you follow everything that I say, that you will build your dream physique faster than ever, cheaper than ever. That's it. So the first thing is that there's a lot of bullshit about training abs online. The first one is the classic ab workouts. The good old ab workouts that everyone seems to be doing. Even now when we realize that these types of bullshit doesn't work, this ab workout where you do this like 15-20 minute ab workouts where you put on the timer and do like 30 seconds of Russian twist and then you do 30 seconds of this fucking exercise for your abs, and then you do 10 reps of crunches, and you repeat all these. You do 50 different exercises, a whole bunch of ab exercises. They call it ab workouts, and you do it every day. I did this too, and it didn't work. The second thing is the guys will do only weighted movements. Again, it's bullshit. The guys will do like something like weighted crunch, cable crunch, where you're doing this cable movement for the abs. And then they're gonna do like weighted short crunch, again, to work the abs. And it doesn't seem to work, okay? These exercises where you're doing weighted crunch, it doesn't seem to work. I did this because yeah, we can argue, yeah, you need to treat your abs as every single muscle, you train your chest with weights, so you have to train your abs with weights too. We can argue with that, but it's still true that these exercises that you do, like the weighted crunches, it's true that the crunch mostly, probably like only works the upper four pack. If you want to develop the lower two pack, which is the most difficult part of the six pack, if you want to develop that, if you want to have a nice six pack, you need to do exercises that work your lower abs, mostly your lower abs. Because it's easy to grow your upper abs. It's easy like to grow your upper four pack. It's easy. You don't have to do any exercises for your upper abs. You need to be prioritizing your lower abs. And this comes from you doing this one exercise called the leg raise. I don't know why a lot of people don't do this. This is like a fucking goated exercise. Like, I'm gonna tell you that this is the best ab exercise ever. Like, the flat leg raises. You know why? Because, first of all, when you're doing flat leg raises, you're working the most important part of the abs, which is the lower two pack, the lower abs. The lower abs are underdeveloped in every single lifter. The thing is, everyone has nice upper abs and all these things. Even fat people have some upper abs. But the lower abs are the most difficult to develop. And you have to do exercises that specifically work your lower abs. That's the first thing. It works the most important part of the abs. And the second thing is, it works the entire six pack. You know, the leg raise, when you're doing like, I'm talking about the lying leg raise, not the hanging one. When you're doing lying leg raises, you lie there and you do like, I don't know, maybe 10 reps if you're a beginner. Let's say you do your set, your whole six pack, or your whole abs work, your obliques work, your upper abs work, and most importantly, your lower abs. So this exercise works the entire six pack. That's why I removed all of these exercises. I stopped doing crunches, I stopped doing planks, I stopped doing any of that. I just removed everything and started to do the leg raise for 3 sets, 6 times a week. That's it. And that's how you're gonna do it. Like, how many times you're training, maybe you go to the gym like 5 days a week, you do it 5 days a week, you go to the gym 6 times a week, you do it 6 times a week. I want you to train abs at the end of every single workout session. 3 sets is enough. I'm telling you, like doing 3 sets of that is enough, because you're gonna go to failure. And specific techniques of doing this exercise, first of all, like make sure your back is touching the floor. That's so important. Your lower back is touching the floor. Like, if your lower back is not touching the floor, you're not gonna perform this exercise well. Make sure your lower back is touching the floor. Okay, it's flat. And then you lift your legs up, down, up, down. And when you do like 10, when you do reps and you go to failure, you can't do anymore, you lie a bit and you wait like 5 seconds, and then you keep going. You do another, like, as much reps as you can do, and that's failure. So you go to failure, and then you rest for 2-3 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, and then you do another as many reps as possible. Maybe it's gonna be like just 5 reps, so you've hit failure at that point. And just 3 sets of this 6 times a week, I guarantee you that your abs are gonna start to get, like, you're gonna start to feel it. You're gonna start to feel your six pack, okay? Even if you have a higher body fat, you're still gonna feel your six pack, because abs are not made in the kitchen. Abs are made in the gym. Abs are built in the gym, and they are revealed in the kitchen. That's it. So you do these exercises, and then you have to realize that bulking builds abs. So this is the thing that a lot of guys are not going to tell you. Okay, everyone's going to tell you, like, if you want a nice six pack, you have to lose fat. You have to go and train your abs and also lose fat. This isn't true. I'm telling you, this isn't true, because your abs are a muscle. Like, a lot of people don't realize that your six pack is a fucking muscle. It's the same as telling, like, a guy telling you, like, yeah, bro, I want huge shoulders. I want defined, like, nice delts. I want the 3D delts. And you're telling him, like, yeah, you need to lose fat. You need to lose fat and also train your shoulders. And you're gonna get nice delts. Is it possible? No. I'm telling you, no. You're not gonna do this. So you have to realize that bulking builds abs. You start the bulk, and so you're bulking, you're eating a lot of food, you're eating what your mom cooks, you're eating a lot of that, and you also cook yourself some food, you eat that, you stuff yourself, you eat a lot of food. And then you also do this protocol that I told you, like 3 sets of leg raises 6 times a week. Even if you're going to the gym 4 times a week, do your leg raises 6 times. I'm telling you, you can't overtrain your abs, especially with the leg raise, like 3 sets. It's not overtraining. So 3 sets, 6 times a week. That's it. And then you bulk, you eat a lot of food, you do this exercise properly, you go to failure, everything. After your bulking phase, you're gonna realize that you first of all have a nice developed six pack, and you also have nice developed chest and back and arms and shoulders and legs, because you've done a proper fucking bulk. And after you bulk, you cut down, you trim out the fat and your abs are revealed. That's it. And so this is the best way, because again, you're gonna build the entire physique and also the six pack, because when you just have a six pack, it doesn't look good. But when you have a six pack and also a nice chest, like abs, like biceps, legs, everything, that's the perfect scenario. And so if you want to build your dream physique, if you want to build a type of physique where you post a picture, girls like it, and girls stare at you when you walk down the street, and guys respect you because of the size that you've built, and you also, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you look fucking jacked, you look thick, you respect yourself, you feel confident, then check the first link in the description. This is my full course on building your dream physique. I literally give you everything that you need to build your dream physique, to get jacked. You're gonna make the fastest progress that you made in your entire life if you follow everything that I say there, and follow it and do it. See you there, and also see you in the next video.